Voilà. Thank you. Then I am pleased to be with you for this session, and I am pleased to be also with Professor Masoom to co-moderate together. I am Father Khaled Akasheh. My country of origin is Jordan. I am working in the Dicastery for Interreligious Dialogue in the Vatican. What we will do is to give to we should stop at 11:30. 11:30, and we will give, I should say in Arabic, inshallah, good example to others, finishing at that hour precise, without going further for any minute. Then allow me to say some thoughts about what we are speaking of. What we can and should do as religious leaders or believers to make our world a better one through spiritual and moral values. Dear sisters and brothers, I feel privileged to be called by our Kazakh friends, who are the organizers of this Congress, to moderate this session, along with Professor Masoom Yasinzai. This is a service, and we all should be happy to serve and make all possible effort to serve the best we can. This can be realized only through the collaboration of each of us, remaining in the time limit and expressing ourselves clearly and briefly. Permit me to contribute with a few thoughts to our argument. A first consideration is that some think that our world would be better without religions for many reasons. Here are some according to them. Believers in different religions are in disagreement among themselves, criticizing the religion of other, speaking bad of other believers, discriminating or marginalizing them because of their different religion, making recourse sometimes to violence and terrorism in the name of their religion. Believers, they add, with or without religious responsibility, do not behave always as they should. Their life contradicts the teaching of their religions. I am certain that you agree with me that honesty requires that we accept to a certain extent such accusations and do our best to be and behave as coherent and credible persons, especially when we are endowed with authority and responsibility. Then the spiritual and moral values present in different ways in each of our religions and witnessed by us will be an important factor for the healing and renewal for our world, wounded by pandemics, armed conflicts, wars, terrorism, economic and social crisis, environmental crisis, and others. Some of these values are love for God and for others, sense of humanity, solidarity, compassion, goodness, generosity, wisdom. However, it is important to remember that also people without religious belonging can share some of these values. They are therefore our allies for a better world for present and future generations. I will moderate the first part of this session, leaving the moderation of the second part to Professor Yasinzai. If time will allow it, we will open the floor to some questions or comments. Thank you. The first speaker on our list is His Excellency Dr. Khaled bin Khalifa Al Khalifa.